asem da ba bia na makwanyane no. Yes, papa we akopɛ no ho asem ama Ghana for bi twa ebo no. Kwadwo nsafua poku ne din no na oye NPP ni. I say first Christmas under Mahama, yet many people cannot afford a fowl. I say NDC amanyuku no eba power 1 year ni. Na we na eye omo first Christmas after resuming office. Na omo first Christmas we mu no Ghana for bebre entimi nto akokɔ enbɔ nkwan di. Kyese Oman no moye tari, oman no moye twintwan to say chingam no. A friend saying, Bisake de Bessie. Says, yeah, my trying to say, my trying to say chingam, bear. Obinya yanka boabia women nam, bear. Oh, my trying to say chingam, and he was see, oman no moye tari, I trying to say chewingam. And a Ghana for tam a son or comment section. Me say the comment section no is sweeter. Comment section is sweeter than post no. Shadio. Tiasemoka. Energy expert Kwadwo Nsafua Poku has expressed concern over the state of the economy, saying conditions on the ground do not reflect government claims that the economy is improving under the ruling NDC. According to him, economic activities in the market remain slow, with ordinary Ghanaians struggling to cope with the high cost of living. Was it Annie? Economy now NDC for work as say and reflecting your daily lives mo. That's a niyama muguswa aye tawi. Na uko marketa niyama aye basa yen top niyama so sikaso ni ho aye de just say high cost of living. Ahunchire na na eguzutim niyama aye tawi. Things are very tough. When you go to the market, you realize that business is very slow. The government says the economy is doing well and that there is no hardship, but that is not the situation on the ground. He said, "I say, and near my wedding, who called your man? Who say yes, business are slow. I buy say Annie, and near my economy ni go ye. I buy say hardship in New York, and so who call ground situation in Yaday and decide. When I hear say ma NPP ni count. Asama o kanono. You say or your energy experts. Musore ana mat tintam din kuntan titles kuntan media atumutsu na munnam na mutiti TV so na mutwantro. Kwadwo Nsafua Poku questioned official inflation figures, arguing that regardless of the percentages announced, prices of basic goods remain high. They talk about inflation, whether it is 6% or 24%, but inflation is inflation. The reality is that prices are still high, he stated. And you will say, and inflation percentage, above from, and so still, and yama boy then. I say an microphone cap percentage as inflation percentage as say at a single digit at a 6%. Say that 6% to at 24% to inflation. Reality ni say and yama bogu so a high. Now I have only one question for this man. Near me beside and say Omoba power. Of course he is an NPP member. Don't put any title on his name or NPP ni. Yembisa say omoba power no na enema bo te sen na omu free power no omu ja sen. And they say even it's not true, but let's even assume say you can you no correct. Sa ahunchire no 90% of sa ahunchire no wan mu na die. That's the question. Using food prices to illustrate his point, he noted that expectations of relief under the government's much publicized reset agenda have not materialized. I thought by now KK will be selling at 2 cities, but it is still 5 cities. This is the first Christmas under this government, yet Some people cannot even afford to buy fowl. We are not feeling the reset agenda. Things are still hard, he added. You see? And Yama be said to me, Mammy Bufuama, as a min family pim dying. Tiazamo count. Or see Yan Shen Yama boy at Biane boy. Now or no dream say, and can by now, Kenke boy by 2 Ghana cities. Are this type of people part of Ghanaians? Or we Ghana for? Or think or who say by now, no? Kenke embedded 2 Ghana cities. But Kenke does see 5 cities. Moving power, none kind of Kurunda saying 7 cities. Meboa. And see, 8 solid years. Move up between Krano. NDC time. Move NDC free power. Not Kenke, 1 city. Yes, NDC time. No kura 1 city. Otimnya Kenke to. NDC time. That anamo primary JHS. No kura 1 city ya otimnya Krando kunoto. Mubaye. Move free power. Kenke does 7 Ghana cities. Baby Kurano or Muton 8 cities. Kenke Baku Krikidi. I'm telling you, go and check. Ye be can, Nankro for a catcher say, ye quay him. And never want to mean that baby faconsa. And to Mutam the bed 2 7 cities, no, and then that 5 cities crowd wouldn't down Yamias, who's you, Upesenka, Kenke quadrat 2 cities. Now Mumbabe 2 1 city, no would call 50 pesos. Sometimes, how do these people think? I like what you need to say. Maybe I correct say, Mr. Man. Mubabe 2 Kenke 1 city, 1 city 2 city. I don't know one fan call 50 pesos, need 10 pesos. Huh? Masa, me wouldn't be a man can. Theo, listen to what Ghanaians are telling him. Masem TV say abuse of red. Now me find a picture and do so. Victor said he's perfectly right because the money in bedrooms and polytanks got confiscated, so they couldn't buy. I said, "Mo." NDC Escado Ketten said, when a certain chief describes you as Sankwas, I think this is clear illustration of such a more. Alam Samuel said, we are celebrating with cows, not fowls. Shadar said, this is true because elephants are less costly than fowl and I bought it 38 cedis. Mark Kojo said, when the righteous is in power, it rains more than 4 times in December at Kibi. Widows marry after 1 year of widowhood or give tea. Heffielder say, if you can't afford fowl, please buy 1 egg. It's same as 1 fowl. JM is the best. Isaac say, I bought 2 goat twice. Some of you are the reason I always carry my voter's ID card anytime I hear election PIM, opposition extension. Rex say it's true, but we can afford an elephant. Ata say, light travels faster than sound, and that is why some people look bright at first until they speak. It makes sense when he keeps quiet. Ata say, see him buzzing head. How many houses did you go through to find out? She and let us enjoy our peaceful holidays. You see? That's why I used to say, these people, we ebi a woko market 10 years in it. Onim ni ekwaso wa ground. Ma me fono muti dwomunu na enim the reality. Kadri Mohammed said, this man, I don't know what to say. Joshua said, is he talking about Ghana or Togo? Abdul Fattah says, so Semudye Sikimpe na Dane Mujimi. Do you know how many cows were killed in this year Xmas festive season? Masa, ya Jimmy Nuwati. Samuel Tete says, who said we need fowl to celebrate Christmas? What about goose? We are even chilling with camel meat. You say waiting. Fuseni said, so far as they can afford goose and cows, they are good, not necessary fowl. Say. Anthony Gun said, even children were taking chicken to school for our day for the first time in many years. Edwin said, sir, you don't have anything to say about shift make a pass. Binka Jr. said, the last 8 years, I no fit buy fowl, but His Grace I could afford turkey this year. Where you guys dashing fowls the last 8 years? Where you guys, and also where you guys? I'm afraid to say, I'm Farid said, but it's true we couldn't afford fowls, but we could afford goose, cows, and for the first time, we were able to afford elephant for Christmas. Nana Adu says he chose to buy a mouse instead of fowl. Jake Adima said, if you can afford elephant, will you go and get fowl? Kofi said, fowl is an understatement. I bought an elephant at 38 Ghana cedi yesterday. I will serve a lot of people with variety of dishes and umbrellas on 1st January. You are invited. Stanley said, many are those in coat and tie, yet only a few are correct. Just say comments in the doors. Omu chabo papa na papa. Also found the comment section. Within it came fantastic. I'm out.